Hello, and welcome back to the Henry Ford. I'm Catherine McMacken.
And I'm Cynthia Jones.
We're just putting the finishing touches on our Christmas tree here in Henry Ford Museum of American Innovation.
We're both so glad you could join us tonight for our second annual virtual holiday lighting ceremony.
We are deeply grateful for the support we receive from our member community. You've truly helped us reactivate the Henry Ford this year with new experiences like opening our brand new permanent exhibits, The Intersection of Innovation and Driven to Win, Racing in America. Plus, welcoming 3 limited engagement exhibits in the gallery by General Motors. You've been with us to bring back traditional favorites like 4th of July fireworks at our reimagined summer event, Salute to America Summer Stroll, our one-of-a-kind car shows, Motor Muster and Old Car Festival, and even our member-exclusive event, the Twilight Bike Ride in Greenfield Village. Thank you so much to all of our members and friends for being with us this year and for all that you continue to do to help us bring our mission to life each day.
Now, tonight, we'll have plenty of jolly virtual fun at this year's holiday lighting ceremony. But in order to light up this tree, we're going to need help from our members and friends at home and from our special guest, Santa Claus. Oh, I think he's texting me right now. It looks like he's leaving the North Pole, and he'll be here soon.
Wait, how did Santa get your number? He didn't text me. Thankfully, I have my handy Santa tracker. While we wait for our special guest, there's a lot of historic holiday fun for you to enjoy. So we'll see you back here soon.
Happy holidays, and welcome to a behind-the-scenes look at decorating dollhouses at the Henry Ford Museum of American Innovation. I'm Marlene Gray, Senior Conservator here at the Henry Ford. As part of a team of conservators and specialists that transform these dollhouses into holiday delights, we're sharing some of the magic that visitors don't often get to see. Each dollhouse represents an historical period dating from the 1830s to the 1960s. Some contain original furnishings created by the makers. We also include holiday artifacts from our own collection as accents for both inside and outside the houses. Each year, we update a few decorations for a new viewing experience. Today, we have a special helper, Scarlett, to help us with some finishing touches. Are you ready, Scarlett?
Oh, yes.
All right, let's get started then. Where do you want to put your snowman, Scarlett?
Right here.
Okay.
Here.
Lots of snow. You want to add some too?
Sure.
I hope this inspires you to spend some time during the holiday season with us at the Henry Ford and enjoy the festivities, both big and small. That looks great, Scarlett.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kate Moreland, Exhibits Manager at the Henry Ford. Today we're behind the scenes looking at the objects that will go into our next pop-up exhibit, Light and Joy in the Holiday Season. For many, December provides a time for reflection, gathering, and hope for the future. Through traditions of food and light, we can understand how winter holidays are celebrated. This exhibit will display items for Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, winter solstice, Christmas, and New Year's. We've included focal points like this Kinara, which is used for Kwanzaa celebrations. A new candle is lit on each of 7 days to observe the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. Potato latkes are a staple during Hanukkah. They can be displayed in contemporary ways, such as on this serving dish, which includes a place for sour cream or applesauce. Winter solstice marks the turning point at which days begin to become longer. The Shortest Day, by Susan Cooper, captures the celebrations and rituals on the return of light. Christmas cookies come in so many varieties. Pressed cookies are a familiar favorite, with popular shapes including stars, Christmas trees, and camels. New Year's Eve provides the finale to the festivities, with a glass of sparkling wine or juice to celebrate the passing of the old year and the beginning of the new. Light and Joy in the holiday season will be on display near the kitchen exhibit in Henry Ford Museum of American Innovation through January 2nd. Happy holidays!
Hi, my name is Roy Mayer. I'm working here at Greenfield Village at Dr. Giddings' home. I would be the chocolatier of 1760. I am preparing hot chocolate from the cacao bean that has to be roasted. The chocolate making process of the 18th century was a very labor-intensive way of making chocolate. Everything was done by hand. The chocolate tastes something like if you were to make a hot chocolate today using water instead of milk. And then just imagine putting just a little bit of jalapeno spice for a bite, a little bit of cinnamon, maybe some star of anise, and some vanilla bean in there. Just a little bit of each. Spices and sugars were very expensive back in those days. It was never intended to be eaten like a candy bar or used for cooking or baking. In the 1600s and earlier, chocolate was available only to the rich. During 1760, the middle of the 18th century, chocolate is available now to the rich and the poor.
You know, I haven't heard from Santa in a while. I wonder if he's getting close.
Let's check the tracker. Whoa, looks like he's flying over the East Coast right now. He shouldn't be much longer.
Let's head out to the village to hear from Ronka Mulkern while she plays the traditional 19th century hammer dulcimer, a beautiful long-standing tradition in Greenfield Village where the sounds of the holidays past come to life.
Hello, I'm Patience, here at the Edison Homestead, showing you a 1915 Christmas feather tree. In the late 1800s, the Germans devised a feather tree because of the laws prohibiting cutting down evergreens for Christmas celebrations. This tree symbolizes what you might find in a 1915 home. The feather tree was made through cottage industry. They were popular from the late 1800s up into the 1950s. They used goose feathers. They would take the tufts from the feathers, dye them, and they would wire them together to make branches. They would then send them into the tree factory where they were constructed. In 1915, you could purchase this tree for 2 cents up to $1.49, depending on the size, and it could be anywhere from 2 inches to 8 feet tall.
The Night Before Christmas by Clement Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wandering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop of the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry! His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team, gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Merry Christmas.
That was great. Now I'm really in the holiday spirit. Is that Jingle Bell sounds I'm hearing?
Hello, Cynthia. Hello, Kat. How are you doing? It's so wonderful to be back at the Henry Ford. As you saw, I didn't make my usual entrance tonight, but I did my best to let you know I hadn't forgotten about you. We're also very lucky that we've stayed safe this year and we can enjoy another holiday tree lighting together.
Santa, are you ready to officially start the holiday season here at the Henry Ford by lighting this magnificent tree behind us?
I sure am, Cynthia. Let's all bring some holiday magic into the museum. Okay, folks? At home, we're going to need your help. On 3, let's all say Merry Christmas as loudly as we can to light up this magnificent tree. I want to hear you all the way from your homes, so be extra jolly. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, Cynthia, Kat, I didn't hear them. And we're going to need a lot louder, okay? So everybody, please, to light up this tree, we need everything you got. One more time. 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas! Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. Now that's some holiday magic. Thank you, everyone. This looks wonderful. Thank you for your help to start another fantastic holiday season at the Henry Ford. And I hope I'll see you in December for holiday nights in Greenfield Village.
Thank you so much,
Indeed.
Santa. And thank you to everyone watching us tonight. Your support has been vital as we built back from the impacts of the pandemic to offer the experiences and programs our community cherishes.
While we remain committed to our mission, our operations are still far from normal. There is much work to be done, and with your support, we can build back and adapt to new circumstances. Every gift makes a difference to cultural organizations like the Henry Ford, and you can learn more about how to help at thf.org. We're so thankful for all of you and all that you do, and we hope you have an extraordinary holiday season.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. I hope Santa and the reindeer have a nice trip back to the North Pole.
Yeah, nice and quiet.
Here comes a good curve. Hope there's no reindeer in the road. I tell you, we don't have anything like this at the North Pole. I'm gonna have to get the elves to make some of these for summer break. Ho, 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 ho.